Anyway, Escapism. Let's go. Okay, no, I do remember this one. It's nice and groovy. This isn't even the window I wanted to open. There we go. Oops.
So I close my eyes till it all fades. And so I close my eyes, then it all fades.
That's not where I thought that was going. More funky than the rest. Okay. Just one of those songs that you could really like kind of bob your head to. There's that switch from low to high. I love that. Oh boy. Here's the teaser. Oh, man. Just having fun now. Wow. Okay. I think I said this a couple times. I don't even know. I was distracted. I was trying to open a browser and ended up showing it on the screen because I'm using display capture. I should have used a window capture instead, but you know, me being dumb and not knowing how to stream anymore, I guess I was just kind of putting that at the forefront of my mind and forgetting everything. And then when I come back and I'm listening to the song, I'm like, wait a minute, this is not where I thought this was going, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. I do like this one. Actually, the ones that we've listened to so far, so 6 Feet Deep, Apologize, and now Escapism, really like these ones. These are great. I know there'll be people that are like, oh, they're going pop rock and all this type of stuff. I don't care about it. You know, I'm not gonna I'm not even gonna entertain that argument because half the time these people are just like, oh, they're going pop rock and all this stuff. And the people that say that, they're the ones that want the warning to keep the same sound over and over. They are essentially saying that they want them to stagnate their careers, right? Because any band will stagnate their career if you keep the same sound album to album to album. That's a proven thing. They're in that sort of exploration phase. They've already released 3 albums. They've got 21st Century Blood, which was out in 2017. They had Queen of the Murder Scene, which was out in 2019, and then 2022 had Error, and it changed from album to album. 21st Century Blood was kind of, I don't want to say a concept, but it was like, their first real foray. Of course, they had their
Escape the Mind
EP, which was in 2015. They were all extremely young at that time. And so they evolved the sound a little bit in 21st Century Blood. Then they evolved it even further by making a story album in Queen of the Murder Scene. That's what it's about. It's essentially a story. And then Error is kind of talking about how technology is sort of taking over and I guess ruining lives and things like that. So it's there's a lot to it. They've already done a lot, and there's a lot more that they can still do. They're in that exploration phase. So they want to see where they can go. They want to see what they can do. Let them do that. It's not anyone's decision. It's not my decision. It's not your decision. It's not anybody's decision to tell them what to do. They choose their own destiny. They will do what they want to do. This is what they want to do. And the people that complain about the mix, the mastering, all that type of stuff, the mastering was done by Ted Jensen, as far as I can tell, and the credits go. The mastering is done by Ted Jensen, and I'm pretty sure Ted Jensen has worked with a lot of bands. He's mastered a lot of like multi-million stream songs and multi-platinum albums, I'm sure. So he's well known in that space. So it's like to call it bad is basically an insult to his character, right? And nobody knows him personally. At least I don't, and I don't think any of you do. So it's just one of those arguments that falls flat on his face. Like, just listen to it for what it is. You can, it's fine to not like the mix, right? The mix is definitely different. It's definitely interesting, but I kind of enjoy it, right? It's something that I can enjoy listening to.
So right here, I went into another rant for about 4.5 minutes. I'm just going to save you the trouble, and I'll just cut to the end.
All right. Enough yapping. Let's get on with the reaction, because how long have we been going now? 24 minutes. This stream is actually going to be shorter than I thought it would be. Satisfied. Here we go.